Hello, Gemini and cross watchers. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Welcome to Natural Healing Tarot. Today we are going to take a look at your weekend guidance message for January 3rd through the 5th. Okay. If you guys find the messages helpful or that it resonates with your situation, please feel free to like the video or comment below. Also, if you guys would like future messages, you are more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone is always welcome, and I upload messages daily. So, Gemini, let's see what we can see for you guys for January 3rd through the 5th. Also, guys, please keep in mind the messages here on YouTube are general. They're not going to resonate every time with every person. You are more than welcome to check other signs within your birth chart. It's really about the title, so if there's something in the title that resonates, there's most likely something here in the message. I do also have a link below that offers free birth chart mapping. So if that's something that you're interested in, I believe it's Astro Cafe. It's linked in the description box. And if you guys would like to get entered into the drawing that I do here every month for free personal readings, all you have to do is comment your astrological sign below. Last but certainly not least, if you stay until the end of the message, there will be a power thought card that kind of just gives it a little positive boost. So, Gemini. I feel like there's something that you're leaving behind. I feel like this decision has been very hard for you to make. But I feel like there is a deep sense of knowing that this is what has to take place. I feel like this is a situation that you've been dealing with for a very long time, that you've held on to for a very long time. Hence why it's hard to let go, but just breathe. Take it one step at a time, one day at a time. Even if you can't see where this is headed or where this is going, just trust. Trust that you are being watched, protected, and guided. Okay, so Gemini. Also, intuition. I'm hearing intuition. Your intuition may be running high. You maybe know something, the reason why something is the way it is, or I don't know, have an inkling. Let's just see. You may know what I'm talking about already. Let's see what we can see with the tarot. Let's see here, Gemini. Most important message for Gemini for January 3rd through the 5th, Spirit. What does Gemini need to see for this weekend? Six of Swords. So definitely trying to move on to a more positive time. I feel like really all of 2019, Geminis were really kind of in this processing phase, kind of like a hermit mode. And I feel like the things that have happened to you up to this point that led you to this has been very hurtful, very painful, okay? But even though these people have really caused a lot of sadness in your life, a lot of heartache, I get the sense that it's still feeling like a sacrifice. If you look at this card, she looks like she has to give up something, like she's sacrificing something to move forward. I really get the sense here, Gemini, that's how you're kind of feeling right now at this time. You don't want to give this person, place, or thing up. I'm getting the sense that it's a person. But I feel like you know that things aren't going to change if you don't walk away for some time. And this, even though you know that this is what needs to be done, it's very painful. It's very heart-wrenching. It's like a gut punch, okay? I do feel like focusing on self, focusing on the things that you can control, you know, getting back to your self-care routine, maybe a diet and exercise routine, focusing on the things that are going to help you become more stable, more solid, more happy within yourself. Could very well be career. Some people, that's how they process emotions, that's how they adjust, is by focusing on their work, their studies. I also feel here that whatever it is that you're working on, you are going to feel very rewarded, maybe even well-known, acknowledged, right? Star is like star of the show. It could also be that you're helping other people heal through their pains with what you've gone through. Something still is holding you back. Something is still having you feel tied to this situation. I do feel like acceptance is going to be key in this. Okay, the advice that's coming out in this spread is the Strength card. That tells me, acceptance of how things are, taming this inner beast, this healing process, right? Again, focusing on the things that you're going to be able to control, right? The characteristics, the attributes that you bring forward to a relationship. Characteristics that you would bring forward into a career or a business venture. I feel like there is a need here to focus on work, on your studies, and big time this acceptance. Okay, I really just get the sense here that this weekend is going to be kind of like a mourning, moving forward from this sadness, this person, place, or thing. I'm getting that it's a person for most of you that's caused a lot of grief in your life. Right now, Gemini, I feel like you're stuck in this like hermit, hanged man, which to me it's like I'm healing from this, I'm trying to move forward, but I don't know, maybe I should wait. Maybe I should move forward and heal and focus on myself, and then maybe I should wait. You have to choose one or the other. You're not going to heal if you're waiting. If you're waiting for this person to come back into your life, you're putting everything on hold for the possibility, the potential that one person could come back. There's still other experiences that are going to teach you things about yourself. So don't miss opportunities focused on one thing. Even if the new opportunities coming in might not be the person that you're looking for, or might not be your soulmate or twin flame connection. We still have to go through certain relationships in order to learn things about ourselves. And we're not going to learn the same thing from the same person. We might learn a different lesson from a different person that we would have never learned if we would have stayed with the person who we thought was our soulmate. Which I don't feel, I'm not getting any soulmate cards coming out in this reading. So I don't feel like that's what's going on. I do feel here that there's a lot of sadness. I feel like this person in the past played you. They were looking out for their own best interest. They may even have had you in a competition for their time and energy, and maybe had you second guessing yourself, had you second guessing if you're crazy or not, you know, like typical narcissist, manipulator type of energy, where they would, if you would question if they were around another person, they would probably be like, oh no, that's not it. I'm not doing nothing. You don't know. You're crazy. I do feel like you are trying to move forward. Ultimately, this is where you're headed. You are going to have to decide within yourself, okay? Change your perspective on this, okay? You can't, waiting for this person is not serving you, Gemini. Waiting for this person to come back into your life, it's not serving your highest good. It has you, the energy I'm picking up, has you on pause. Your whole life on pause. Everything's going to be paused until this person comes back or you make a decision. Let's get some fairy tarot out here. We'll get a couple fairy tarot to see some clarity. I do want to do an extended reading on this. I want to take a look at this person's position that you're walking away from, what they're coming across as. I also want to get some guidance, some advice. Get the Psychic Tarot and the Goddess Guidance cards out for that. But first, Gemini, let's see. Ten of Winter, this is the Ten of Swords. So it's like opening you up, tenderizing you. But I ultimately feel like you're moving away from this distraction. The weight is going to be lifted. Okay, once you decide to end this, once you decide to move away from this person who is no longer serving you, who's causing this pain, this sadness, that's when it's almost as if instantaneously things will turn around. So the Wheel of Fortune will turn in your favor as soon as you release this connection. Okay. The King of Spring is the King of Wands. This is money, passion, support. So Gemini, I am going to do the extended reading. Remember, we're going to take a look at your person, what their position is, and then a little bit of advice on how to handle this situation, how to move forward. The Power Thought card that's coming out for you guys is, and if you want to get the link for the extended, it's in the description box below. Power Thought card. Gemini, this is so amazing. I am in the process of positive change. Beautiful. I am unfolding in fulfilling ways. Only good can come to me. I now express health, happiness, prosperity, and peace of mind. I am in the process of positive change. So, Gemini, if you want to get in on the extended reading, link is below in the description box. Just want to say, I know it can be hard to move forward from a situation, especially when we had our heart set on the outcome so dearly. But sometimes it's in our highest good. And if we feel like we're waiting for a person out of loyalty and they asked us to wait, whatever the case may be, I feel like what the cards are telling you is this is not in your best interest. So I feel like it's time. It's time to go within, finish this healing process so 2020 can be great moving forward. So, Gemini, link is below in the description box. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. And I look forward to seeing you beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.